Do your boy solid and put that stream in the chat.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force.
My cousin post a stream too, but he don't know how to put his shit in the chat, man.
It can certainly get
So I just put mine
inside
up.
this building.
I don't
And
know
just a
what
few
you got
moments
going
ago,
on.
when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go now in on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
God, that bit fucking Dalvin Cook.
First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And not the start he was hoping for there.
It's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but
the winner of the...
Look, he paused the game. I got it. Let's see.
NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down. Now Cook. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. In on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, it's Cook.
Well, that boy Grady Jarrett be getting off everything.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Grady Jarrett on the tackle there. Remember how he emerged in the Super Bowl against New England? Continues to step his play up. Was a Pro Bowler for the first time after 2019.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Oh, come on. I gotta pick that.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt.
Oh, my God.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taking it about the 16. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24,
Go
28,
TG.
30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there's a run there by Todd Gurley, and we all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it, as well as catching it out of the backfield.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And he's going to be met at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Throwing on second and long. Ryan, open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And they're making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league, where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And his top speed, as computed by next-gen stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. First and goal from the 3. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
With sauce spread on it. With sauce is spread on it.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
I know it's what you ran, too.
Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
He gets it left side of Johnson. 25. Give him 28 yards on that one, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah, but that big lock we saw that motherfucker to his time. That big lock for the rest of the game.
Cousins on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage, have the touchdown on their first drive, Charles, and then get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
You said you want the best receiver on the game, right? No, I said you said they were useless. I said that you should just be able to swap them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Ryan out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Ryan. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Boy, my cousin don't got a chance out here, boy.
His 5th touchdown
Boy, it did in
of
war.
the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the running back position just continues to evolve from what I saw as a youngster when you just took the ball from the quarterback and ran as far as you could. Nowadays, you got to be able to catch the ball as well. And there were 15 running backs last season, partner. They ran for over 1,000 yards, but only 3 had 500 or more receiving yards as well. Leonard Fournette with Jacksonville, Christian McCaffrey, of course, with Carolina, and this guy right here, Dalvin Cook.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. And he's not even able to get back.
I know they ain't call no face, man.
And there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Play action, Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
They got here beating up on the goddamn third.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14 to
You got
nothing.
14 now.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll pitch it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Sleepy, you'll see Matt Ryan out there.
This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink. He can get any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually
Well, not really, because I got it. You saw how fast I got rid of that.
and
What
fast,
you
and he used it to
saying?
great advantage.
They go play action here on first down.
Ow.
And his throw is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
I don't think so. But that big guy fluky with me, goddamn. Man, Joe finna get that nigga ass up out of
Second
here.
and 10.
Joe finna get him up out of here, I mean.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He got a bunch of players to use, though. He just don't use them.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And here comes Abdullah on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there?
Come on, Madden tweaking, man.
Running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion, you're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
By Jefferson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
I undercut it too much.
This one into the hands of
I
Dalvin
knew exactly where he was going.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game.
Nah, he was scared to throw it. Rated J. My nigga better get X-Factor after this game, boy.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
He did. He sent it in the thing. I seen the truth. If Doc don't get to it, I'll take care of it. Nah, I'm saying, because my boy said y'all be putting too much on him. I got damn help him out. Yeah.
Man, motherfucker, Doc. This man's motherfucking put too much on him.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Now Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better.
Deep, and not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
It looks like how I don't fuck with no hot spicy food either though. I mean,
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
Big ass sleep. What the hell? That was McKellar for the rest of the day. What the fuck? Right now,
out of the gun, it's Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout signaled for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Atlanta.
That's it. It's a sit down. He's back on lockdown.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Ryan. This is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback.
How much snow are we talking about? If it's snow, ice, heat, rain, flood,
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the
Still the same in Alabama.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff Spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
They tired, he's probably the plow.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
We got real goddamn dumbass constant.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
That's dangerous, boy. That just scared me. I ain't gonna lie. That's nice. Woo!
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Ryan looking deep for Julio. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession.
It's the same here, man.
Hands, 1st
The
and
snow,
10.
the black ice, everything shutting down, brother. Forget it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
No matter what.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the
Walk-off on close for them.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Cook. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
You can almost feel him thinking as he's running the football. Just one more block, anything to get me to the perimeter and around the corner. Couldn't quite get there. Ends up getting spilled for a loss.
Here is Cook on 3rd
Ooh,
and
Dion, I need the ball.
Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up
Goal line defense,
I know
bro.
they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. To throw is Cousins.
Nope, that's picked off.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Let's go, KZ. Let's go. Ah, get out the way.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now Gurley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. There's just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He was brought down by Eric Wilson. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fielded in the end zone.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Cousins now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And nothing new, facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3.
Formation for the Falcons.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A first down throw for Cousins. Johnson with a completion over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Boy, this goddamn play, he do go to fucking Dalvin Cook.
Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cook. And he's able to take it across
He can't throw
midfield
the
before
ball down the
going out of
field,
bounds.
though. That's
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. 23 yards the pickup there. Cousins again, going for it all. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings.
Come on.
Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And this one through the uprights and good.
Vikings 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
You can put shit on Amazon to sell. Like, you can buy this shit for sale.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, Ryan airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than
That bit damn so bombing it up, bro. Oh God, he bumming. I'm pissed off about that.
He's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Sorry, fucking
A good
nigga.
chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big
Yeah, I got that sorry bit.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26.
What the fuck, Kyle Kuzma got?
Net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Take Denver Bricks over Kyle Kuzma. You put that about Denver Bricks every night.
You definitely should have took Kuzma. I should have took Kuzma.
Drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter.
But I'm done. I'm done with Dylan. I've been done with Dylan Brooks though. He screwed me a few nights ago. I've been done with him.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line.
I worry about me picking that bastard. No more. I don't give a damn if the whole team out.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Open man, it's Thielen, it's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. And he's got his favorite target.
Ooh, I just killed Davin Cook.
The Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll throw again. Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
By the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best